Like a 15-year-old blogger, the best Jewish Russian immigrant geek hacker novel ever, with no qualifiers, and that kind of gives away the whole plot too. It's about a 14-year-old named Jupiter, which we just found out tonight. I just found out tonight. There's someone in the world who's actually named Jupiter in real life, which I'm very excited about.
In Oakland?
Maybe one day in Far Rockaway, of course.
One of the 4 investigators?
Jupiter Jones was one of the 3 investigators. That's the first time anyone's ever known that in an audience. It's my cousin.
It dates
So yeah, it's about what I just said. Downtown life was fabulous. He grew up in this, Northeast Philadelphia where nobody ever leaves, and then one day he gets on a subway and goes downtown. Downtown life was fabulous. I was learning more and more about how to be an eccentric college student each day, and I hadn't even passed 9th grade. Every afternoon after school let out, I sat in one of the coffee shops or diners that line South Street, eavesdropping on conversations to learn the language and cadence, making my single cup of coffee last for hours. I would go into the music stores, run down independent places, their walls and windows plastered with concert posters for bands I'd never heard of and knew nothing about, and I would listen to the strange music that the clerks played when no one else was in the store. I set myself up in one of the anonymous and dusty aisles in the back. Bluegrass and old radio shows were my favorites, and I sat there for hours, my eyes closed, absorbing the songs. At first it was about the lyrics, those half-swallowed, half-mumbled words I was trying to learn, but the more I got into it, the more it became about music. Every so often I would stick my head out, walk up to the front desk, and ask one of those unspeakably knowledgeable clerks the name of the band that was playing. Oh, they'd say casually, it's the Dead Milkmen. Oh, it's Sui Generis. Oh, it's Flossie and the Unicorn. Why? What do you think of them? That last part, the question part, the what do you think of them part, they never said, except in my head. It was my one wish above everything else that I wasn't the only human being ever to have this kind of bonding experience with music, that someone else was just as lonely as I was, sitting one aisle over in the Cajun Zydeco section, and that one day we'd meet. I'd say the first line of a Sui Generis song, then it was always a she, would reply with the call and response next line, and we'd never stop talking for the rest of our lives. But every time I made up my mind to get up and look in the next aisle over, it was empty. In school, I sang songs between classes, walking from one class to another. I felt cool and eccentric, batty in that way that I was so cool I could do anything I wanted. I got stares, but for the most part they were, we think you're all right stares. I didn't really care about anyone who stared at me in any other way. How you guys doing? Sonic Kid?